Hello, hello, my beloved waking gods and goddesses. Welcome to Love, Truth, and Beauty. Do-it-yourself awakening for divine in the flesh. Now with replays on IGTV at dakini.kiss, where together we learn how to surf and navigate the ups and downs of the totality of human experience, composing a new earth beyond the limitations of this perception-managed reality matrix of five senses, having discovered our true divine creative natures in our true sensual sensorial universe of seven senses, creating formless into form outside of the matrix. Before we get started, please do give this video a thumbs up. Please also hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, selecting the all setting so that when I upload videos, the YouTube will let you know. I generally upload Tuesdays and Fridays, 2 p.m. Eastern. My name is Maria West, and I am your hostess of the highest, here to download, upload, inspire, and usher you into your bestest and brightest selves, your bestest and brightest lights, and inviting you all to open your hearts wider and wider and wider still. Hello, my darlings. I love bugs. What it is. Welcome to episode 115. Let's talk about the strategic tactic of triangulation. And triangulation is that ever so carefully deployed strategy by the NSPs, the Narcissists, Sociopaths, Psychopaths within the matrix, and their strategies for control and fucking with your world, because this, my friends, is the real pandemic, folks. They are out in droves when desperate times yields desperate situations and shit shows. The trolls and predators see the opportunity in your openness and goodness and loving, kind heart, and they go there. So, be aware of all the shit show dynamics, my friends, within the matrix that would have you compromise yourself for basic survival, sex, orgasms, money, attention, companionship, like longing for a girlina friend that you can shop with and be honest with about life, a fake sense of belonging to a particular club or woke as fuck group, a false sense of self-worth, and so on. Okay? Although well known in unhealthy and toxic family dynamics, it's not just limited to families. Triangulation occurs in any relationship, including friendships, romantic relationships, workplace relationships, collaborations of creativity, especially pop cultures. Group, mind, think, feel, do, speak. Believe us, we're right. Echo chambers of the PC behaviors and mind control, or else be canceled, and we will fuck your shit up, okay? So pick an ism, any ism, and notice the list of membership requirements for your admission to that select club, okay? That is fucking mind control, people. Shall I repeat? Let me repeat. That is fucking mind control. Got it? But, so what the fuck is triangulation anyway? And why is it such a standard manipulation and control tactic? How do we recognize it? What is it? What is triangulation? Okay, triangulation, my friends, is when a toxic or manipulative person, often a person with strong narcissistic-sociopathic-psychopathic traits, brings in a third person into the relationship to remain in control. There will be limited or no communication between the two triangulated individuals except through the manipulator. It may appear in different forms, but all are about divide and conquering or playing one against the other. Okay, now according to Wikipedia, and for those of you, I'm doing this just because there are those of you who desire familiarity, particularly if you are new to my ways. But I just want you to know that I am not a fan, by the way, of the Wikipedia, as it's been terribly compromised by propagandas, just so you know. But I digress. Okay, so according to Wikipedia, triangulation is a manipulation tactic where one person will communicate directly with another person, will not communicate directly with another person. Instead, using a third person to relay communication to the second, thus forming a triangle. It also refers to splitting, in which one person manipulates a relationship between two parties by controlling the communication between them. Triangulation may manifest itself as a manipulative device to engineer rivalry between two people, known as divide and conquer, or playing one person against another. And my babies, if you haven't done your great work, you will easily fall for this type of shit. Okay, now these NSPs, these narcissists, sociopaths, and psychopaths, they will study you, they will study your issues and weaknesses, take into account anything and everything that you share with them based on your sharing of stuff, unbeknown that they're taking notes to see where you can be exploited and not know what the fuck they're up to. Or they will try to garner your empathy and support by constantly telling you about how they're victimized by everybody and anybody. Okay, been there, done that. According to Dr. Karen Dowell, okay, triangulation is a tactic used to manipulate an interaction between two people who do not communicate directly. I know I'm repeating, but I want you guys to get it. It is problematic because a third person becomes involved in a situation between two individuals involved in a conflict. Triangulation is a strategy utilized by, listen up, emotionally unstable people to manipulate a situation and give them the upper hand. It is an unhealthy tactic and can generate toxicity and additional unnecessary negativity in relationships. Within the vast catalog of toxic behavior, short of being criminal, or is it criminal? I think it's fucking criminal, by the way, just so you know. Triangulation is amongst the most well-known of social fuckery manipulation. It is prevalent, my friends, especially among narcissistically inclined individuals, sociopaths, psychopaths, and can be overt or insidious or, what the fuck was that? Very subtle. And many people don't even realize they're being triangulated until it's too late. So indeed, those who regularly manipulate others will resort to triangulation because it's an easy sell, it's low cost, and it works really, really well to control behavior. Remember, narcissists, sociopaths, and psychopaths require an empath, you, and an apath, or a yes person, a sycophant. That is anyone who is weak-willed and weak-minded, who can easily be overpowered and manipulated by the NSP, who will agree with the NSP about all the lies the NSP tells about you without question. So be very aware of your wants and desires when you are composing a new reality, like wanting conscious friendships, okay? Narcissists, sociopaths, and psychopaths are adept at using your empathy and your history, your emotional sensitivities and stories to manipulate you by giving them whatever they want, you giving them whatever they want in exchange for feigned care or a listening ear, okay? Now, I will place my link to my video up here in the upper left-hand corner, The Loneliness of Awakening, and I will also link my video series on NSP abuse down in the lower left-hand corner at the end of this video. Now, I fell prey to this bullshit last year, and I take responsibility. I knew better. There was a red flag down on the play from get-go, but with that Seven Neunsen, I gotta admit, I gave her a chance. I fell for her bullshit. I wanted so much to believe in a phantom, conscious woman friend local to me, not in another country or another city, in another state, okay? Only to be bested for a fucking minute by a professional poseur. Okay, and you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if the biatch is trolling me right here, right now, all excited that she's getting a mention and airtime in this video. Now, my point is that these narcissists, sociopaths, and psychopaths, they will not think twice about fucking you over and working you over by lying and triangulating just because it's a fun and manipulative sport to them. I shit you not. Now, this particular person outed herself because she made the mistake of fucking with the wrong two people and more, we've discovered, to triangulate. Okay? And what happened is we all eventually got together and compared notes. Time-stamped texts and email receipts and voicemails notwithstanding, they are your allies, my friends, for proof. And she thinks we ghosted her. Okay? Now, we didn't. She ghosted herself by outing herself. Okay? In a romantic relationship, the manipulator will bring another person, maybe a weak-minded, insecure good friend of yours, more often than not a new romantic interest, but perhaps a platonic friend, into their primary intimate relationship to create discord, confusion, and jealousy. The disordered individual will enjoy the attention, whether negative or positive, or may even let the triangulated individual know about each other so that they fight for their attention. Yeah, bitch fight anybody? Or fighting over the coveted man? Yeah, okay, you got it. By the way, got receipts? If you have digital security with cameras rolling in your house 24/7, yep, you can go there and you'll find out some unbelievable shit about your significant others and your so-called friends, family, neighbors. Oh yeah, zombies in the Matrix, shady as fuck. Make no mistake about it, my friends. NSPs, the Narcissists, Sociopaths, and Psychopaths, see triangulation as a highly effective strategy to gain an advantage over perceived rivals of manipulating them into conflicts with one another. Triangulation is the method used by all of these NSPs to soothe and protect their poor little fragile egos because they lacked whole object relations and have not done the great work and don't plan to. Okay? This is the inability to see that most people have a mix of good or bad qualities, that we're all struggling with something and seeing things as black and white only, or how they can use you as a means to any end that they want to achieve, or suck you dry energetically by vampirizing your life force and resources. NSPs, the narcissists, sociopaths, and psychopaths, are always the victim, and they triangulate because they see people as objects that are only meant to be reflections or extensions of themselves, to serve them when they need to protect their egos, and they are entitled to do so. Okay? For NSPs, the narcissists, sociopaths, and psychopaths, triangulation is easy to pull because it's effective and cheap, and when they get caught and outed, well, they can move on to a new social circle filled with innocent folks to exploit. Yep, you can recognize triangulation by recognizing its many forms. Now, my mom pitted me against my brother, her golden child. Now, if you're a parent, I want you to check yourselves. If a parent refuses to acknowledge their children's real personality and individualism, and their siblings are treated vastly different, they are discouraged from communicating with one another except with the parent. Triangulation, that's right. Now, suppose your current or romantic partner or friend uses another to create hostility, drama, or coerce you into things and feelings, in which case you wouldn't otherwise do or feel, okay? This is also triangulation. If someone brings you into the romantic relationship or friendship but refuses to confront the person they have an issue with, directly, this is triangulation, okay? Now, healthy, direct communication is about openness. It's about authenticity. It's about resolving conflicts rather than constantly creating them and being entertained by them. And the most effective way of dealing with these situations is to step back and objectively evaluate what is happening and then act accordingly, okay? Now, remember, if shit feels off, it's because I want you to learn to trust your superpowers of intuition and trust your gut feelings. Notice when folks need you to be a certain way or adhere to certain beliefs, social beliefs for you to belong, or, and this is key, are two-faced. That is, gossiping or divulging private information to you about folks you barely know, or perhaps you do know and you know that they're fucking lying about them. I guarantee that if the narcissist, sociopath, psychopath is doing that two-faced shit to them, by spilling it over to you, that narcissist, sociopath, psychopath is also doing that toxic two-faced shit to you. I promise. Life is way too short, my loves, to fake toxic relationships and stay in them, and these usury friendships and business relationship filled with users, lies, manipulations, disrespect, and triangulation strategies. Fuck that shit. Move on, babies. You are precious and you deserve better. Okay, my loves, that is my speech. I know, another brutal video, harsh video, but you know what? Fuck it. I am sick of these people. I'm sick of these NSPs, for real. I'm sick of toxic, narcissistic, sociopathic, psychopathic predators using good people, stealing their content, stealing their energy, dissing them. Enough already. And it is my pleasure, my loves, to give you all the heads up. Please help me grow this channel by giving this video a thumbs up, leaving a comment in the comments box below or in private. I promise to answer your queries and comment as well. Please share this video with your communities, friends, and family members and social media platforms and with folks with whom you feel would benefit from this content. Please also hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, selecting the all setting so that the YouTube will let you know when I upload next. I'm also uploading onto the platforms Float, Odyssey, Library, BitChute, and One Great Work Network. If you find value, enjoy, or benefit from my content and videos, or are at least entertained, won't you please consider supporting my work through a donation? My PayPal link is below. Thank you all so much who have donated to my work recently. I love you all, and I am so grateful. My contact information with my link tree is also down below and hooks you up with all of my stuff and all the different ways that you can connect and work with me or purchase my books. I thank you all so much for hanging out with me, with your participation and focused attention. I really do appreciate it. I can't do this without you. So until next time, my lovey doves, always act from love outside of the matrix, from your center screen, composing a new reality. Quantum jumping all of our lifelines. That's right. Let's do it so that we can be the love that we are. We can share our love. We can create, make art, make music, make love, and repopulate the true quantum field universe. Here's to love, truth, and beauty, my divine ones. Mwah!